All right, we have Kelsey, Plum at the moment. Dearica and Hamby will follow shortly.
Kelsey, kind of a lot of things happened in this game, but that 37-point first quarter for the Sun seems like it really set you guys back. What happened to you guys kind of straight off the tip?
Yeah, we lost the game in the first quarter. They came out, they punched us in the face. I think they shot like 65-70% from the floor. We were soft. We had short closeouts. They were just lining it up and shooting it in our face. We didn't have the type of intensity that was needed in that type of game because you knew they were going to come out and be ready. And so it's a lot to learn from this game, and we will be back.
Mr. Emerson.
KP, I was wondering, on a night like this where the team actually shoots well, you used words like soft just a moment ago. Where does the correction begin when you guys head back into practice after a loss like this? Where does that correction begin?
I mean, we're going to watch film. We're going to watch, defensively, we have certain schemes that we stick to. And tonight we do not stick to that. As a team, we've been very consistent all year about rotations, who we're going, how we're doing it. And we were just not on the same page. So I think film is a big helper. You can't get out rebounded with them, too many second chance points. We had a lot of turnovers, especially in the second quarter. They just played better than us tonight.
Michelle?
Yeah, Kelsey, coach was saying that this was a pretty rough game and to some extent got out of control a little bit from an officiating standpoint. Did it seem rougher than usual to you? And if so, was that something you were concerned about?
For sure. Sorry, lost my earring. For sure, I think this was the most physical game I've played in probably in my years in the league. I think that they refed it like a playoff game, like a very, very high level playoff game. And it was just super physical. They weren't going to give us anything. I did feel like it got out of hand towards the end. But listen, those are the cards we were dealt, and they played the same game and they played better. So at the end of the day, you have to tip your hat off to them. They came in, they just played more physical than us from the jump. And regardless of, some of the outside circumstances, however the officiating is going to be called, we have to adjust. And I don't think we did that.
Thank you.
Sean Schultz?
Hi, the question's for Kelsey. Kelsey, you said a minute ago that there are a lot of lessons to be learned from the game. What's the biggest lesson that you think you can take from this game?
We got to show up to play every night. Doesn't matter who we're playing. This league is so good. Everyone is so talented. There's nothing you can take for granted. I mean, we came out, we played them, on Tuesday, and it's human nature. Coach talked about it's human nature to have a little bit of slippage, but to give up 37 points in the first quarter, I mean, that's really hard to win. It's really hard to win. So I think as a team, something to learn from early and come back. And the schedule's a lot. Like you guys have seen the schedule. You play the same team 3 times in a row. I don't know who decided that was a great idea, but that's what the schedule is. We just have to adapt. And so we're going to get an opportunity to play another team 3 times in a row, and we have to be better the next time.
Cassandra?
Hi there, Cassandra Kuzno, LV Sports Biz. Kelsey, no one on this team has come back from such a difficult injury as you have in the previous season. When you saw Jackie going down, what was going through your head, and what do you tell her kind of in her journey? We don't know what her injury is, but it was enough to take her out of the game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get that far. I think that we were all just very upset to see her go down. Jackie's as tough as they come. As you saw, she stayed on the court and shot her free throws. So just praying that, she's going to be okay and bounce back. And if anyone can bounce back, she's just an absolute stud. So I have faith in that, and I'm not going to predetermine or make any assumptions until, we get some answers.
Can you talk a little bit about the interior defense? Jonquil Jones, Thomas Bonner, all had pretty good shooting nights tonight. What was working well for them, and what do you think you tweaked there?
Probably the second chance points. They got in deep and sold us a lot of times, and if they didn't get the first one, they got the second one. We knew that John Paul could probably come in and touch the ball a little bit more. And I mean, she shot the ball well. All their posts did. Dewana started off hot, but I think we did a good job on her in the second half. But yeah, I mean, they got 4 post players that are all-star caliber players, so just gotta make it difficult for them. But like I said, they shot well. So Curtis been.
And last question, Jose.
Hey, Kelsey, obviously a loss is never a good thing. You never want to have a loss, but you guys have a great start to the season. You just had a 7-game winning streak. What good do you take from this, though? Because is this something that you say you kind of need it? You never need a loss, obviously, but is this something that you say you guys kind of need it right now to possibly learn from and help you grow? Because Coach said a few weeks ago that you guys weren't playing to your full offensive potential yet, but I beg to differ. I think offensively you guys are good. Would you say the defensive side of the ball is something you guys got to work on just a little bit more?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that we were tested tonight and we failed. You know, I think that great teams like this are going to make adjustments, and we have to come out and make adjustments as well and be ready to play. I mean, listen, everyone in the league wanted us to lose tonight, and we did. So, you know, we understand that we have a target on our back. It's really early, and I think something that this league does just generally is make assumptions in the first couple games about how the season's going to go, and we've been labeled the front runners. You know, I remember when they picked the standings at the beginning of the year, we were like 5th, and then all of a sudden we won a couple games and now we're 1st. And then, you know, you just can't allow the dips to determine on the outside noise. You know, really we're going to be staying together in that locker room, and we'll get better and we'll come back.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, ladies. We'll let you go. We'll see you again on Sunday. Dallas, 3 p.m. Pacific time here in Dallas.
Thank you.